You've probably never seen a projector like this one. This is the XGIMI MoGo 4. Not only does it have everything that you would dream of in a projector, but it's got extremely advanced features that make it extremely worth it, plus an irresistible price tag. Stay tuned till the end of the video because I'll show you by far my favorite feature. Now, before I tell you everything, let's start off with the unboxing. Let's unbox the projector itself, the MoGo 4. Let's see what's inside. I heard XGIMI has some beautiful packaging. So yes, check this out right here. XGIMI MoGo 4 portable 1080p projector. I absolutely love the design of this thing. It's got Netflix built in, sound by Harman and Kardon, which is absolutely incredible, and 2.5 hours of built-in battery right here. We have a couple more specs over here, 360 built-in stand. The lumens are absolutely insane. Intelligent screen adaptation, built-in speakers, compact size. And this is what I'm personally excited about, this right here. You've got a bunch of creative filters that you simply snap on, which I've actually got them right here. Speaker mode and ambient light to match your mood. I mean, just look at this, and the remote. I'm very excited to see the remote as well. Look how happy we can all be with this projector. Anyways, let's start off with the unboxing. I can't wait to see the design of it. I just love the fact that you technically do not need some sort of Apple TV or Google Chrome because you've already got Google TV already built in. So it's basically like this all-in-one setup solution in terms of projectors. I love this orange color right here. All right, here's what's inside of the box. It smells new. Whoa, okay. I love this. Let's see what else is inside of the box. We got a couple boxes right here. We've got the remote itself, we got some paperwork, we got some batteries, and we've got the power cord itself. Inside of this orange little box is a creative filter. There you go. So it actually comes with one already. We're going to be checking out the way that it works in just a second. Let's check out one of the remotes because as you can see, there's already a built-in little remote right here, but you've also got obviously the bigger one right here, which check this out. This is very, very nice. This remote feels incredible. You've got the power on, the assistant, YouTube, Netflix, and Prime Video dedicated buttons. You've also got a shortcut, so I guess you can program this to whatever you want. You've got the focus, the guest, the back, the home, and obviously the volume controls. This is the powered cord right here, which obviously comes with USB-C, which means that this is also obviously USB-C. All right, let's take a quick look at the design of this thing. So as you can see, it says sound by Harman and Kardon, which I can't wait to also listen. Whoa, okay, check out this design. So you basically fold it like this and then you unfold it and then boom, you can start pointing it however you want. And that's how you turn it on and off. Snuck to it is this little tiny remote that feels extremely grippy for basic controls like going up, down, tapping OK, volume, and going back. I'm a very, very big fan of this remote because things with projectors, since you're traveling with them, chances are you might end up losing these things or you just don't want to bring a remote with you. So it's great that it's there because it obviously, you know, packs more buttons and brings you more flexibilities. But this thing is so incredibly useful. So let's take a look at the design of the projector. Right here, it says snap, which means that you simply snap on the creative filters. Whoa, okay. The magnet works extremely well. This thing is so well built. On the side, you've got a USB port, HDMI port. So if you want to connect a PlayStation and Apple TV to this thing, you totally can. You've got this beautiful transparent look. In the bottom, you've got a little hole to mount a tripod or whatever you want to put to it. Here's the ventilation system. Here's obviously the speakers. You've got a USB-C port right here, the power on and off. But in terms of ergonomic, this thing feels very, very good. I just love the transparent look of this thing. I am very, very, very surprised with the design of this thing. I just feel I can kind of take this thing anywhere I go. I also got some more packages in the mail, which is a bunch of magnetic creative filters. Wow, these things are very, very nicely packaged. It says magnetic creative filter by XGIMI. This one is the lunar filter right here. I can't wait to play with all of these out. You can clearly see that they put a lot of effort into the design of these things. Just the pieces themselves just feel very, very well made. This one right here is the Dreamscape filter. Look how beautiful this is. I love the color of this one. And last but definitely not least is the Ripple filter. So all of these filters have different effects like this one. Once again, I can't wait to try all of these out. And then one more package. This is the Powerbase stand, which is basically this little monopod slash tripod that you can basically put your projector anywhere in your room, outdoors. Check it out. Whoa, I'm just so surprised by the materials of these things. They just feel very, very high quality. You get a USB-C cable. How does this thing? Oh, very simple. Okay. It's simply a little tripod thing that you simply mounted just like this. This is so cool. And then if you want even higher, you could simply screw this thing as well. Whoa. And then you've got ports in the pod itself. This is so freaking nice. You've got a battery built into this thing. XGIMI, you've literally done it again. I mean, your products were always incredible, but the thought process of design with all of this has just blown my mind. Very, very surprised. Okay, so let's talk design. It's got extremely compact and beautiful lightweight design. It's pretty much the size of a water bottle, which means that it's extremely portable. You can throw it in bags, in your backpack when you're traveling. And since it's got an incredible battery life and other very cool features that I'll mention in just a second, it makes it an incredible travel companion. It comes with a built-in 360 rotating stand. It's perfect for instant angle adjustments from floor to ceiling. The lens itself is highly protected. It's resistant to scratches and to dust. It also comes with a highly customizable lanyard and this little thing right here. So you've got a little tiny remote control built into the projector itself, which you can easily detach and use it wherever you go. It is extremely tiny and you can just simply remove it, as I said. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. It is just absolutely so cute. You've got basic controls to move up, down, volume, and the back. And it's just so cute and so portable. And then once you stop using it, you can bring it back to the lanyard. And then you've obviously got a way bigger, more comfortable controller that has a bunch of different controls, from turning it off to access the assistant, major streaming services like YouTube and Netflix. You can adjust the screens, the volume controls, basically up and down controls. And it's also backlit, which is perfect for night, so you always know what you're clicking at. So let me give you a quick hands-on with the design because it's pretty much the big protagonist of the projector itself. Simply open it and close it by simply doing like this. Then you turn it, and the way that it simply behaves and the design, the way that it's made, the amount of angles that you can place it with ease, plus the tripod, that I'm gonna mention to you in just a second, it just makes it extremely versatile. So first off, you've got a couple ports here. You've got USB-C, and this button right here is the turn it on and turn it off. If we swipe it to the right here, you've got a USB port and an HDMI port. So you can even connect the PlayStation 5, for example, and start gaming like I did. You can also connect an Apple TV, whatever you want, obviously. And then in terms of the design, you've got obviously all the speakers all around it, the vent ports, more speakers right here. Then if you want to close it, you simply do like that, or if you want to turn it up, you can do that as well. You've also got a little lanyard right here, which is extremely customizable, and it comes with this little mini remote, as I was saying, that is absolutely incredible. Maybe you're going out traveling and you don't want to bring your big remote. You can simply do this, and it does basic controls like the volume, going back, and up, down, and center. And then this right here is the front of the projector itself. You've got a snapping mechanism, so you can simply grab the lenses that it comes with and boom, it simply snaps right into place. It also kind of feels like magic. It just works extremely well. The projector itself will automatically detect the specific one it is, whether it's the moon one, the starry one, etc. Works extremely well. Once again, you close it by simply doing like this, boom, just like that. Now, what you probably care about the most is the image, the display, and the sound quality. So you get a 1080p full HD resolution, which will bring you extremely sharp and vivid images. The projection size can go up to 40 inches to 200 inches. The recommended from XGIMI is 120 inches, which I totally agree. That size is perfect in terms of quality and comfort for your eyes. You've got a DCI P3 90% color gamut, which basically means that you're gonna get incredibly rich and vivid color. The brightness is also incredible, 450 ISO lumens, which just works best at low light scenarios, obviously. Now, the best thing about this setup is that you've got autofocus and auto keystone correction. It is extremely fast and hands-free setup, so no matter where you point at it, it will automatically adjust for your view. If you're big into gaming, you've also got low latency. Since you've got an HDMI port in the back, you can literally hook up an Apple TV or a PlayStation and start gaming, and you've got low latencies to up to 35 milliseconds with game mode on, and it also supports HDR10 for extreme enhanced contrast and depth as well. So let me show it to you in action, because that's what it's all about, right? Check this out. So right now, you know, the perspective is kind of not doing its thing. So I can simply leave it wherever I want it, just like this. And it should start, as you can see, auto keystone in progress. And boom, just like that. I didn't even press anything. Check this out. I'm not even touching the remote at all. And right now I can access through the large library of Google TV. So Google TV has all of your apps that you're always used to, from Apple TV to Netflix, which, by the way, Netflix in most major projectors, they don't even accept it. So XGIMI accepting Netflix is a big, big plus. You've got YouTube, Prime Video, Disney Plus, and any that you can think of as well. You've also obviously got all of the App Store. So you can search whatever app that you're interested in, like YouTube Music, etc. You can just keep searching for different apps. And Google TV will also, you know, differentiate all the movies and shows. Now, something very cool about Google TV is this button right here. You've actually got Google Assistant. So I can simply ask, can you show me some movies from Brad Pitt? And then it will search it, and then it will grab all of the library of movies and series from Brad Pitt, and I can be like, oh, okay, Ad Astra is actually a pretty cool movie. I can watch it on Disney Plus, for example, directly from here. Now, in terms of audio, as I was telling you about before, you've got Harman and Kardon speakers, which has extremely good bass and 360 immersive sound. I love the fact that when projectors, the sound quality is so good that you don't really need to install any other speakers. For most use cases, for outdoors, for indoors, the sound quality that is coming from this thing is way more than enough. You've got Dolby Audio, Dolby Digital, and Dolby Digital Plus support. And even when the projector is off, it also acts like a Bluetooth speaker. So if you close it like this automatically becomes a Bluetooth speaker, which is another plus. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, one of my favorite features of this projector are its creative filters. I mean, just check this out. So by far, one of my favorite features of the projector itself are these creative filters. I just can't believe, honestly, how easy it is. It kind of feels like Apple, like it just kind of works. So the way that it works is you simply grab this creative filter right here, right? And you simply snap it just like this. You don't need to do anything. You'll hear a little sound. I'll do it again. Check it out. And that means it detected it, and boom, you've got a colorful background. There's a bunch of them to choose from. And the way that you actually change it, which, by the way, there's music playing, which is super cool. Depending on the filter, it will, you know, play different music. But the way that you change different colors is with your hand. Check it out. I'm gonna do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You simply change it by doing like this. You don't even need your remote. You don't need to dig for your remote. You simply do like this with your feet, with your hand, however you're most comfortable with. Now, there's a bunch of different ones. This one, for example, let's see which one this one is right here. You gotta place it on the right spot. Boom. This one is the moon, for example. You've got a bunch of different moons that you can switch from. Let me put it right here. Boom. I can just simply switch between different moons, different setups. I mean, this is great for different parties. Let me switch to another one. Which one is this one? This one's pretty cool. So you've basically got like these arrows of glowing lights. This one's super cool. I mean, just imagine for a creative backdrop, maybe for a party. And then last but definitely not least is probably one of my favorite ones. This one is one of the most colorful and most peaceful ones. So I like the music, the vibes as well. Just look at this one. It's probably hard to see on camera how relaxing it is, but this one's super cool. I can imagine falling asleep to this, obviously, or doing creative backdrops for like photo shoots and videos. But it's basically like super cool the way that they work. You've basically got this little magnet right here, and then obviously the little pin. So I'm sure there's some chipset inside of here that makes it work, but super impressed just how easy it is to do. And then you've also got the XGIMI Creative Filter app that you can preview all of the different effects that there are within every single filter. You've got the sunset filter, the ripple filter, the dreamscape filter, and the lunar filter. So you can see you can have all the different moon phases, which is sick. Dreamscape filter, you've got 3 different ones. Ripple filter as well. And finally, the sunset filter. There's just so many cool ones right here. So it comes with magnetic creative filters that simply snap on to the lens. The filters create this beautiful ambient visuals like underwater scenes, colored glows, the moon. There's so many different ones to choose from. And then by simply doing like this, you've got wave control. So you can basically change the effect, change the filters by simply waving in front of the lens. Basically feels like magic. It's great for parties, for creative setups, for selfie backgrounds, and you can all control it within the XGIMI Creative Filter app. And then if you rotate the projector downward, you've also got ambient light mode, and it basically acts like this little ambient lamp. Now it doesn't produce way too much light. It's more meant for more ambient mode, and it will basically showcase this very soft LED glow. There's obviously a bunch of colors to choose from. It's great for a night lamp. Maybe if you've got kids around, maybe you want to go to bed. It's just a very, very moody light. Now the battery of this thing is also king. You've got up to 2.5 hours of video playback in eco mode. You can obviously play movies with a built-in USB-C charger, so you can pretty much have endless power. But if you want to take it outdoors, it will last you 2.5 hours of video playback or 6 hours of music. So if you want to make it act like a speaker. It's also compatible with power banks or within XGIMI's Powerbase that I just showcased. And the Powerbase adds 5 hours of video playback and a stable stand. Let me show you the way that the Powerbase works. All right, so check out how easy it is to install to this little tripod. So first of all, you've got these very easy legs that you just simply put them in the ground. But here's where truly the magic happens. Check this out. So you've basically got a tripod mount, but with this, you don't need that because you simply snap into place. As you can see, it's already snug, and then you simply lift it, and boom, you can start projecting. I just love the fact that this mechanism is simply so easy. You simply tap this button to unlock it, and it snaps right into place just by a tap. It's already locked in, unlock, lock back in. It basically feels like magic. Once again, I just love the fact how easy the projector is to snap on to the XGIMI Powerbase. It's so simple and so seamless. Now, as I also said in the beginning, you can obviously connect an Apple TV or a PlayStation, but the best thing about this is that it's got its own operative system. It runs on Google TV, not Android TV, which includes official licensed apps. We're talking apps like YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime Video. You've got Chromecast support. I just find it incredible that with this all-in-one package, with the ambient light mode, the creative filters, the incredible speakers, the incredible battery life, you add on top of that native Google TV, so all of your streaming services already built in. Once again, it's just great. One of the things that I also hate about most portable speakers is that it takes so long to boot up. But in this one, it just takes 2 seconds to boot up. So I mean, come on, who doesn't want a projector like this in their life? It's perfect for outdoor movie nights. It's perfect for road trips, for small apartments like mine. We personally don't have a TV in our room because it basically just looks bad on how small our apartment is. But with this, it takes our room to a whole other level. It's great for a kid's room with its ambient lights, or even for party lighting. The MoGo 4 offers big screen entertainment with premium sound and fun creative modes, all in your hand. It's by far one of the most complete and the most portable projectors I've ever tested in my life. And trust me, I've used a bunch of them. Thank you, XGIMI, for not only sponsoring this video, but for allowing my opinion to be my own. It's honestly very tough. I was literally allowed to give out my criticism on this thing, but I just can't find something wrong with it. Sure, it's 1080p and not 4K, but then when you take a look at the price of it, it just justifies everything. If you're interested in the MoGo 4, it's obviously linked down below in the description. Go check it out. The price tag is there. You can also check out all of its incredible accessories for it. Thank you so much for watching. You can keep watching more of my smart home videos right here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.